bopa modimo power high moya oh halalela thoma lefatsheng lena ka morero le sepheo.
Hello everyone, welcome to Mom and Baby's YouTube channel. Today we have a sit down where I'm sharing with you how I've lost my firstborn, Ukayale. I call him my forever 11 months. On a specific day, it was the 12th of March 2018. Morning routine as usual because he was going to a daycare and I was going to work. So I wake up on Monday, lungisa myself to get ready for work, and then after I'm done preparing for work, and then I prepare him for school. That was the everyday routine that we used to have during weekdays. So follow the same routine, but now when it was time for me to prepare him for Ubeke school, when I then realized Bana his temperature is quite high, né? And then ushushu. So ndithathe thermometer and just check bana how high is the temperature. Zithini landuza zakhe degrees zakhe. I realized that uku 38. Okay, ndizama ukukama down like home remedies apho ndisebenzisa khona i-towel, ndisebenzise khona iPanado, like ndimkhulule imbahla, ndizama umbeka kwindawo enomoya yabo, just so that yehle. Okay, yehle nyani ke temperature. After some time, I think 30 minutes to an hour, it says it to 7 past 7 ke ngoko. Yehle nyani temperature. And then checkisha, it's on 36, ne? Okay, that's not bad because that's almost his normal one, 36 point something. It was almost his normal temperature. So ndimpreparishe ke and feed porridge yake atye. No issues there. And then dress it up and drop it off at school when just before 8. So with the daycare, inform a caregiver yake that look Buti had a bit of a high temperature this morning. Please monitor him. So if anything happens, please give me a call. Don't hesitate because we need to make sure that we're safe. Okay, cool. Drive back to Msebenzini. Go to work just after 8. Fast forward around 10-11, I receive a call from daycare. I need to urgently come and pick him up because the temperature is very high once again, and this time it's ranging on 40. I think it was 40, if not, I think it was 40. So ranging on 40, and then I just informed my employer, and then I had to rush to the daycare. Bear in mind, I'm from a central in town, a PE, and then she attends school in Newton Park. Alright, so I drove to a Newton Park, pick him up, and then we went to a clinic. Got to a clinic just after 11 to 12. Got to a clinic bamnika i-Empeped, ne? Then ifakwa in the bum. So bamfaka yona 2 tablets. Okay, sahlala phana. I will share some pictures as well just to show you bana how was he, and then yonke. So I will share the pictures as I continue the. So sihlale ke phana ekliniki athi la manesi they just gonna monitor him for at least 2 hours to see ba unjani na. Then if ayihli, then they gonna refer me to a special, which is a Dora. Okay, fine. Abengathi uyehla ubhuti, like abengathi uba right boy, abengathi uba right, like temperature ibe ingathi ba bhetere, baphinde bamfake yesibini aphinde yabona, like he's getting okay, like uyazama nodlala but akakadlali kahle, but you can see ba at least kafani nangoku abenemthatha esikolweni because kube nemthatha esikolweni ebeyozo. Okay, fine. Around 4 athi la manesi, no, we can go home, noko ubhetere ngoku. So I just need to monitor him overnight, and then if akakabikho right, then ndimse ke ngoku ngomso, which is the following day. But chances of right is immense because noko the temperature has subsided compared to ngobe ndifika nayo ngo-11. Nyani siphume ekliniki around past 4, besifika endlini centrally. Ndimkhulule, like so that angabi neempahla ezininzi, ndimkhulule impahla, ivesti, achecke ngenapy, so he continues playing, but ngokadlalayo akana energy, that's the word, akana energy, but uyadlala nje compared to the child endimqhelileyo, ne? Okay, we do the evening routine where it's his bath time, my bath time, we have supper, prepare bags for Ngomso, my handbag and ibag yakhe yesikolo. Okay, silale ne around 10 ebusuku sengicimile isibane, so I have the small lamp on the side, but ndinotice his breathing is not ohlobo ibikade ngalo like few hours earlier ne. Okay, ndiphinde ndilayite the main light ke ngoku so that kube clear apha endlini. Okay, nokungabikho nto silale. Just after 11 ndinotice uba no man i-breathing yakhe lo mntana it's getting worse, and while igera worse le breathing ngoku nento engathi uzama ugaba, yabo. So immediately ndixhuma ebhedini, ndisahamba ngebhujama njalo, ndixhuma ebhedini, mind you ndihlala ndedwa efletini. So it's just me and him qha efletini, but we have neighbors that are close by, and at least I'm familiar nabo, like sendincokola nabo siyazana. So ndixhuma ebhedini same time, ndiyomjonga ezi zinto zakhe, like why ephefumla fani ngoku, what's going on. Man uyavomitha lo mntana. Okay fine, ndimthathe ndimbeka apha esifubeni, yabo. So ndimbeka apha esifubeni njena, at the same time I'm trying to grab ibag yakhe because it's already packed for the morning, right? So ndithathe ibag yakhe, ndithathe isiciko, ndibe ndikhwaza ke ngoku the other guys apha ezifletini uba cela umntu ozandincedisa ndiqhubise to esibhedlele, it's an emergency, I need someone to drive me, yabo. I can't drive myself because lo mntana needs my attention. Okay, kungabikho mntu uvelayo ndibe ndiscreama ke ngoku uyagabha umntana, it's a whole lot, like si-stress, ndi-under pressure. But I've got his bag, I've got him as well apha kum esifubeni, but I just need someone who's on drive. Eventually the other guy opens up, ndimnike umntana, ndithi kuye bana masikhawuleze sehle, ndithathe nobhaka, masikhawuleze sehle, mna in the meantime ndizobaleka ndehle ndiyokhupha imoto, and then yena ndizomfumana nomntana by the gate, yabo. Shem, this guy nyhani enze loo nto ke, ndidibane naye by the gate, ndimnike isiciko semoto, ndithathe imoto sendiyistatile already, ndithathe umntana, ngene emotweni, we drive to St. George's, St. George's Hospital. Okay, just before we drive to St. George's, apha emotweni between endlini nase St. George's, I notice bana ivomit imyekile ngoku, ne? But apha kum I'm just glad that ayekile uvomita, ne? Okay, fine. And then we get to esibhedlele immediately, ndivula icango lemoto, ndiyakhwaza, emergency, can someone please help, yabona, phaa kulaa emergency unit, kulaa entrance. So as uba ndikhwaza ke kuphume lo nesi athi ntoni, ndibe ndimjula ngomntana same time. That's now around about, I think, to 12 or so. Ndibe ndimjula ngomntana, ndithi andiyazi kwenzeka ntoni, and ke ngoku seyiqalile notshintsha i-complexion in the face, yabo, because he was very white kakhulu, he was very white. And then seyiqalile utshintsha i-complexion ke ngoku, and unezi-spots like apha ezidleleni, macala umayi-2 ezidlele dark spots. He never had any spots. Fine, amthathe lo nesi, and then ndibe ndibizwa ke ngoku e-reception uba mandihambe ndiyohlala e-reception, fill in the admission form, explain uba kwenzeke ntoni, like everything, like kwenzeke ntoni, iqalele phi. And fortunately I have his bag yasesikolweni, so I have the clinic book as well. So i-clinic book ifilishiwe ngilaa nesi bana what they gave him, and then ufike enjani phaa ekliniki, yebo. Okay fine, kuthiwe mandihlale ke after filling in la form, kuthiwe mandihlale, and then bazabuyela kum kwagqirha aba base-emergency room. Okay, while ndihlele ndiyapenika ke ngoku, and then I'm starting to make contacts, yabona, calling his dad, calling his aunt, because auntie wakhe that was close apha sihlele eUnique. So calling his aunt as well, just letting her know uba kwenzeka ntoni, calling his dad. Okay, at 5:30 think it was 12:30, when the doctor came from the emergency room. Avula icango athi, Khayale's mom, ndikamnake yisuphi umntanam, yabo. Athi yena, unfortunately, Khayale is no more. What? He's no more njani? Kanti nenze ntoni? Like, couldn't you guys do anything? Like, njani? He's no more kanjani? Ati, we've tried everything, but we couldn't do anything anymore because late. Yebo. So thinking to myself, bana, late in what way? Like, what happened? Yebo. Immediately I broke down and I couldn't do Dakomba. No man. Unyanisile okanye iyadlala, like kwenzeka ntoni, yabo, ndiyaphupha, like what's going on? Athi if ndiyafuna umbona ndingaya kulaa room bebemlelise kuyo ndizombona. It's entirely up to me, but uyacebisa if ndifuna umbona ndiye ne-family member ndingayindedwa. So I said, okay, let me just see one that I can get here quicker. Okay, ndifonele utatakho Khayale, and then ndi-inform utatakhe ba umntana akekho kuthiwa uswelekile. Okay, and then abesithi ke ngoku utatakhe, now I've told auntie wabo uyeza, yabo, she is on her way. Nyani ke after some time afika auntie, sihambe siyomjonga umntana. My child was so dark. Yho, wayemnyama. Benginguye ulo bendimazi. And for some time I thought, no, that's not him, yebo. But again, xa ndiphinde ndimqwalasela, actually nguye lona. And then unezispots bendizimenshina ke, unezispots ezilapha ezidleleni ezi-dark, I think about 3 or 4 from both sides, like both cheeks. Simchekishe ke no-auntie wakhe, and then we confirmed that was him. That was exactly at 12:30, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, it was not 12:30, it was after 1. It was after 1 because they confirmed death at 12:30, so it was after 1. Then uTapswak ufike, and then arrange ke ngoku that we get aba bantu abangcwabi that are going to take umntana from esibhedlele to the mortuary, and then we can proceed with the arrangements. So we had to go home ke ngoku. So from apho ndihambe ke ndiyolala kwaDabs ke. That's now the early hours of the 13th March. Bungehli ubuthongo, but eventually ndilale. Never got kwaDabs around 4. Bungehli ubuthongo, but eventually ndilale. Ngonileleyo ingathi apha engqondweni ndizokothuka, and then umntanam nanku, yabo. And remember, we had a normal morning routine that we used to follow. So the alarms were on, everything was on. Yabo. So manje ndilele, the alarm rang at 5 o'clock. I couldn't help myself. Okay, I cried because the alarm reminded me that ilixesha lam lovuka and play my mommy duties, and ngoku ndizodlala kubani, yebo. Where am I gonna do le nto ndiqhele uyenza when I'm expected to do what I love doing, yebo. Anyway, wazama undicomforta ke u-auntie wabantwana, though naye wayengekho right. So we continued, we went on to finish off uqokelela izinto zomntana at the apartment le ndandihlala kuyo. Well, after that, we had to then, we informed the rest of the family. sizo-arrange ke ngoku izinto zezingcwabo, get the death certificate, register the death and so forth. Yo guys, the 13th of March was the worst day ever of my life. I've never ever had a day in Jehana ever, and I don't wish that day for anyone. Past the 13, past the 14, we decided that to Zomgabumdana exactly on that same week on Friday. So come the funeral date, we arranged everything. Okay, wayenqophela kokwabo ezilalini eBhofolo. So we went there kola Friday, no, Thursday. Friday wangcwatywa umntana. I was not okay. To the point that at some point I think I lost consciousness. I don't know what happened, but ndazibona sendibanjwa ngabantu abaninzi yabo, and I just don't remember kwenzeke ntoni kakuhle. And then ndabuyela back, like ndabuyela back ngoku sendibona sendibanjwa ngabantu abaninzi. I don't know what's going on, tsabuya ingqondo. And then okay, that was the Friday afternoon. The day is now the weekend. Saklina ke impahla zomntana, saqokelela impahla zomntana. Depression hit, guys. A few months later, depression hit. Ndafuneka ndibuyele emsebenzini they gave me I think they gave me 3 months, if not 2 months, to stay away. I can't recall correctly. But they gave me some time, sufficient time, like and just recover from everything. I think it was 2 months. So ndahlala endlini, xa ndibuyela emsebenzini, everything just came back because I had to go back to Claflet, Jonga. I was not okay. So I was so depressed. I remember at some point I used to wake up in Ekuseni at the apartment I used to wake up in Ekuseni and drive to the daycare as if ndiyomdropa, yet I know uba akekho, and then drive back to work, and then after school I would drive back to a daycare, and then ndibuyele back endlini. Because sometimes we used to go out for, let's say, ice cream. Obviously, we didn't do ice cream, not me, but I would give them a few there and there. So sometimes I would go to our ice cream date spot, just to sit there and chill. I couldn't hold myself in Lila. I think for all the rest of 2018, I'm spending it was just the worst year that I've gone through ever. Fast forward 2019, I knew that I had to just not get over it, but I had to accept bana Kayale akekho and akazobuya yebo. So I did a tattoo. I think the tattoo was just, it has his face, it's one of his pictures yebo. I did a tattoo. This tattoo, for me, it was my way of healing, to say, Mtanam, I know you're no longer here physically, right? But I know you're with me all the step of the way. Therefore, now open spaces are different. So I need you to guide me, like I need you to give me the healing and eating, so that I can be able to move on. For the longest of time, then I'm never ever gonna have another child. Like I can't bear the thought yobana mhlambi I might lose umntana again, yebo. So yeah, and for ixesha elide, I would say abantu bahamba nabantwana babo, similar to that age. It was depressing, like benza babona abantwana, and I would cry confidently. Like it went on for so long that at some point in that, let me rather not go out, let me just go to work and come back and leave, and then lunch I'll just sit in and eat pie canteen, and then as if that helped, ne? So time went by, like that was now 2019 after the tattoo. So things gotten better, man. I think as Bandi and I joined support groups as well. I joined a lot of virtual support groups where they were talking about the loss of Mdan. They even call it bereaved parents, ne? Those groups. So I joined a lot of those support groups where I would see abantu abadala losing abantwana babo, people that had miscarriages, people that had abantwana mhlawumbe basweleke at the age of 1, at the age of 5, whatever the case is, but it's people that lost their children. It doesn't matter the age. So I joined those and I would constantly receive notification. They would constantly check up on me. It's people that I don't even know. Yeah, so it was easy for me to just talk about how I feel, talk about this experience, just to understand, mana abanye, how did they move on from play hate and anger. There are a lot of emotions that are involved. How we process your grief, it's unbearable, the pain, and it's too much. So I joined those support groups again, 2019. At least I could see a difference because I was more talking to abantu that went through the same thing that I've gone through. People that abanye mhlambe they've went through dealing with in-laws yabantwana babo like 4, 5, 6 years ago, abanye 30 years ago, and so on. So I think that kind of healed me. And then trying to put the pieces together of dealing with the death, dealing with the loss, trying to see do I ever see myself as mama? At some point I kind of missed mama. So that's when Ulake came through. That was now in 2021. So it has been a journey, guys, and it's still a journey. So going forward, what I usually do is the 13th March, I celebrate and remember his death. Not celebrate, but I remember his death. Nge 5 April every year I celebrate his birthday. Ndicelebrate ngendlela ezidifferent ke ibirthday yakhe, because any child ephilayo mos awumenzeli into eyi-one every year. So I celebrate his birthday in different ways. And then on the 13th of March, I make sure that I have a white candle. I put that candle on the whole day. And that's just very personal and close to my heart, because it's not our thing, it's my thing, I feel, because that's how mna as Makakayale grieve for umntanam. And at this point in time, elanxeba lipholi. It's just that alisophi njengola hlobo lalisopha ngalo kuqala, but alipholi. So yeah, guys, I wanted to share that. And so please share if you've experienced something similar, how you've dealt with it, how are you carrying on with your life. If mhlambi kulonto right now, talk to me, let me know mhlambi ndingakunceda phi, okanye mhlambi I can share the groups as well. Yeah, that's about it about the death of Khayale. So I call him my forever 11 months. He was 11 months when he passed on. He will forever be 11 months, though this year with Melona 6 years. Even today, whenever I see Umdana 6 years, I always think about him, especially a boy child. I always think about him like ndicinga uKhayile mhlambi noba ngeyenjani, uKhayile mhlambi noba ngeyi-sibling enjani to sister no-brother wakhe, like bebezoreceiva-na njani, yabo. So it's been a journey, guys. It's still a journey that's continuing. Hopefully it will get better. But yeah, it's been a journey, it's still a journey. So please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Goodbye.